Hi Scorpios, welcome to my channel. My name is Ella. Today we're doing your January 2019 Twin Flame Soulmates tarot reading. The way this reading is different from love tarot reading is that here we are dealing with a person we already know about, whereas love tarot reading that I'll be posting later is about, it could be anybody. It could be somebody you already know. It could still be twin flame or soulmate. It could be a new person you're meeting. So anyway, Scorpios, fingers crossed, let's get started. Let's look at two sides of the connection, feminine, masculine, and what's the connective. January 2019. Please help us have guidance and have clarity about this connection with Scorpios are dealing with. Ace of Pentacles. Oof, I almost like I opened my eyes and there was this bright flash into my eyes right now. Somebody can be starting a new path, giving and receiving offers. Wow, this is very strong though. There is a new beginning. Bees. If a bee is a spirit animal or makes any sense to you in some way, it could be a special message for you as well. I think there is an offer coming from one side, but hold on, let's look at the second side of the connection before we jump any further. Never had Ace of Pentacles coming up as one side of the energy. So also the Devil and the pre-shuffle, so a lot of, I feel like, fears and patterns are being break down. Second person, Two of Swords. Ace of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Offer given. I honestly feel this is the feminine, not the masculine energy, as much as we usually our masculine is in this energy. I feel like somebody is finally ready to move forward with you, but you are not sure anymore. I feel there was a traumatic event that happened for some of you in a very near past, and it's almost like, as much as probably this became a catalyst of why the offer is happening, you just really were drained because of it, and you felt like you really need to take a step back and just figure out if this is even what you want to continue doing. For some of you, we'll take some clarifiers and all of that because I really want to look deeper into it, but let's take a card for the connective energy at first to see where this is all even going. Oof. Scorps, look at this Death card. Very radical. For some, it was either the end. For some, it was the end and the new beginning. For some, the new beginning, but nothing can stay the same anymore is what I'm hearing. Things can never be the same. Something very major happened. It was very major change, very major shift. And there is just no more of the old. The old is completely dying out. Whatever was the old dynamic, whatever was the whole foundation of your connection with this person, it cannot stay the same. Neither you, nor this person, nor the universe, nothing in this world can anymore accept it into existence, which is why there is this death happening, the end of something. Complete letting go of how things used to be. For some, it's a complete letting go. For others, it's also a complete transformation. Let's look a little deeper. Wow, Scorpios. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles side of the connection a little more. I'll take 3 cards to see what is this person's deal. Who is it? Because I think it's the masculine, but let's see. We have here the Hermits, 10 of Pentacles. Please give us guidance. I feel like sometimes when I do Scorpio readings, I need to do extra prayer just because the energy is so intense. I'm like, please help. Please help. Oof, 6 of Wands and 3 of Wands. For some of you, you could be dealing with Virgo, Leo. Yes, Virgo, Leo, I'm hearing. This is the person who either recently went through or going through the dark night of the soul. They were alone. I'm getting some of them are afraid to be alone as well. Like some of them literally surrounded themselves with more lower vibrational people they knew were wrong for them just because they were so afraid to be alone. There is this pain, there is deep dark hole, and you see how there is this in the chest, there is not a heart. It can sometimes be like enlightenment, but also it's like ice. No heart. That they went for a bound relationship, they went to just for whatever connection with whoever, afraid to be alone. But sometimes whatever we're afraid of is universe pushing us to this, because we gotta transform that, right? This person had a lot of dreams about the perfect moment when they're gonna step towards you, the perfect moment when everything, you know, the fairy tale will align and all the stars will align and they will be living their best life with you. This is the person who is insecure also, and very often they use other people to boost their confidence. If it's a man, they usually sleep around. Well, sorry, not everybody does that, but maybe it's just attention from other people. Whatever it is, they want to be strong, they want to be powerful, because in some level they question their masculine identity. They have like false idea of what masculine identity also is, and they're trying to basically boost their confidence, not always doing it, not always searching basically for it in the right places. I'm also getting that as much as there were a lot of people in this person's life, their wish was you, Scorpio, because this is also Scorpio, it's death also. What do you call it? Whatever, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Three of Wands. Some of them thought you left, some of them were not sure if you were coming back. Some of them, I'm hearing rising sun. Rising sun. The sun is rising. I don't know what this means. Some of them understand that there will be also a new dawn in their life. Let's look more into this person, Two of Swords, which I think is you, Scorpio. Don't ask me why. I just think I know it's you. High Priestess. Ooh, beautiful. Ten of Cups. King of Pentacles. How many cards I took for them? Let's take one more thing. I took 4 for them, Knight of Wands. Alright, Scorpios. I think this is your side, but again, energies can flip. You're the High Priestess. You're the person who has an inner knowing. Like, some of you are psychic, some of you are even mediums. Some of you freak out also this other person with how much you know. There is no way to hide from you. You know everything. Maybe, I mean, no one has all the answers, right? We all know that. So, but they think you know everything. They think you know everything. You have some kind of book of destinies and you can see through everything and everybody, which is why I feel like sometimes they were not coming forward to you, because they were like, oh, but she is this great psychic. She must know how I truly feel. Stupid also a little bit thinking, but what you want, Scorpios, is happy life. You want happiness because you've experienced darkness in your life. Most Scorpios at some point experience darkness, experience upheavals, which is why we know how to value happiness. We know what we should value in this life. We know how to not waste our life in, you know, low vibrational energies, because we've done that. We've been there. The reason why a lot of us are so, like, we know what the real things are in life is because we went through time period where we were also self-destructive. I was like that. I know many of you were probably, which is why we know what really matters. And you know that for some of you, maybe you also came from broken families. You know what it's like to grow up with a parent who is abusive or cheating or alcoholic or missing or whatever. I don't know what your case is, which is why for yourself, you know you will not accept this. And this person may be even reminding you of a parent or a family member who traumatized you in some way. Not everything, but some moments kind of like poke that pain again. So you know that you want happiness. You know that you wanted this with this person, but there's so much that happened, you're not sure if this is ever going to happen. Because, you know, history and track record speaks against whatever this person even maybe now trying to offer you. And we have here King of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. Some of you also think, I feel like there is an older person for some of you who is very financially stable, who you think maybe I should be dating this person again. Maybe for some of you, you were so much into this other person and you didn't care how much money they have, how much what they have, you just wanted love. But now you're kind of thinking back, you know what, maybe I want somebody who will provide me with comfort. Some of you, not everything will resonate for everybody. And you're like, why, what for? Am I even suffering when I can have somebody who will give me everything? Which is also not 100% right thing, but maybe some of you are just becoming more open to a different type of person. What I'm getting is also some of you are like used to date completely different people, completely, you know, how they treated you completely differently. With this person, there was such big change, but you're not even sure if it was worth it. There was also communication for some of you, very passionate communication. Maybe you express how you feel, maybe this person expressed how they feel, but there was definitely some movement that happened. Let's look now more clarifiers at this connection, connective energy of death. What is this all about? Guys, judgments, awakening. Wow. Nine of Wands, the Emperor, Queen of Swords. I think that there's a few different messages I'm getting from this. There was a major wake-up call just recently, I think, and if not yet, it's happening now. Big, there was interference from the other side, is what I'm hearing. Universe interfered somewhere. You know how they say that, like, wait, so words are not meant to be or not, because what if this happened, that happened? But the truth is, sometimes there is no more hiding from the truth, and there is what they call divine intervention. That's what it's called. There was divine intervention for some of you. Also, if some of you done any kind of spiritual work and you think it doesn't matter, it matters a lot. And especially if you have, let's say some of you have angels, archangels you're working with, I don't know, whatever it is you're working with, you know, all of that also matters, because all of this energy is working constantly on your behalf. So whatever you think is coincidence or whatever, it's not, because they are acknowledging that you are probably, especially if you're doing a good job with your spiritual work, if you're helping people, if you're creating positive actions in this world, they're acknowledging that, and they're like, we're gonna support somebody like this. Truly, there's Nine of Wands energy. I feel like somebody, though, there was a wake-up call, and somebody, I think somebody was scared a lot. It's almost like they realized how real, because I feel like somebody was in denial here before, and they were trying to be like, no, none of this is real, coincidence, this and that. They were trying to rationalize and explain everything. But now they, you know, there is it's in a religious community, they sing the songs usually, I think usually on Shabbat. Oh no, not on Shabbat, sorry. This is usually in Jewish calendar when we have Yom Kippur, which is, you know, like there is a, like technically whatever it's called, Judgment Day or whatever, you know, there is a song about how like there's everything that's trembling, and there's a voice coming, and there's angels and all of that. There is like a, you know, prayer about it. But I feel whatever came or coming, I think it's more about them, but it's an energy that interfered. Is so powerful that this person finally understood how powerful everything in this world is, how it's not to mess around with. And this is kind of inviting them to step into their masculine power. This Queen of Swords, I don't fully understand, which is why I'm gonna get a clarifier. Three of Cups, yes, so I was getting that it is a third-party situation. Sorry, not for everyone. If you don't know, if you know there was no third party for sure, then you know there's no third party. For some of you, there was a third party situation with a person who was very harsh. Also, there's a masculine energy about them. There's something like harsh about them. I don't know what it is. Almost like a person is like a man, and it had to do with that. I think the interference of angels, of divinity, had to do with that. Let's see how the, pretty intense, yes, Scorps, so far. Let's see how the masculine side feels about the feminine. Nine of Cups. Five of Cups. I saw Two of Cups and the Devil. Let's see if they're gonna come out. Because I saw them on shuffling. But let's see if they're actually gonna come out. Okay, yes, Two of Cups wants to come out. And the Devil does want to come out. Wow, crazy. You're their dream girl. If their life was in this imaginary perfect place, which for some of them it will be a sad realization, nothing will ever be perfect. There's always challenges wherever you are. Even if you made this first $1 million, even if you became famous, even if you sold the house, whatever it is, this big change, you've grown muscle. I have no idea what their idea of dream life is. Because for some of them there is an attachment to an idea when things will be perfect, they will be with you. But the truth is, nothing is ever perfect. A different step of our evolution, we are dealing with different issues. As much as you think when you're gonna have your first $1 million, everything will fall into place, there will be other issues, trust me. And I don't know, there's a little orb here, I'm seeing it right now too. True, no, nothing's ever perfect, but every moment is perfect on its own because it has exactly blessing and challenges that we need at this right time, if only we approach it with this consciousness. But you are their dream girl. They feel sad, they feel you've lost you. This person self-sabotaged this connection so many times, it's not even funny. And it's almost like they were so afraid of this Five of Cups in the beginning that they pushed towards the Five of Cups, if you know what I mean. So in the beginning everything was fine, but they were so freaked out that, oh my God, things are gonna be bad, things are gonna be bad. So they kept doing things out of fear, and guess what? It became a self-fulfilling prophecy. There was never, this Five of Cups wasn't supposed to come out, but it became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Nothing from your side, by the way, here was wrong. It's not like you are perfect. Of course, I think some of you used to do this before in the past to other people. So in a way, you're seeing yourself in this person now. You used to self-sabotage relationships. You used to self-sabotage. You used to push away people you love the most, and this person is doing now. So in a way, it's not like you're not doing this in this connection, but you've done it in other relationships. So for some of you, again guys, general reading, don't forget. And now they're sad, they've lost it because they realized you were the one. Now there is no more, like, come on. Whether they are spiritual, religious, or whatever or not, and I have this little light bunny here. The one, they know it. Obsession is here, big time. They confused a feeling of obsession with a feeling of love. They thought that what they feel to you is just obsession. If you're very spiritual, some of them will thought, oh, maybe she put a spell on me. I'm hearing some crazy masculines thinking that. They don't understand. But they thought it was just obsession, which is why they were trying to stop thinking about you. They were trying to sleep with as many people as possible because they're like, oh, I'm gonna get the hottest girl, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have this crazy sex with this person, with that person, and I'm gonna forget about her. But guess what? The universe doesn't work like that. The more they were doing it, it was killing them inside. The more they were going towards other people, they were feeling something to you, and it was just accelerating at a crazy speed. And they were like, what is this? What the hell is this? No matter how much I'm trying to get this person out of my head, I just can't. Well, in reality, all they had to do is just, let's explore this. And it doesn't have to be that you start dating this person tomorrow, you marry them and have kids with them. Go on a freaking date or take a leap of faith. Just do something and see where it goes with no expectations. Plain and simple. But no, let's complicate things, right? What is the main block of this connection? King of Wands, their ego. If you're dealing with a Leo, dropping the without dropping further the ego, no way to go further. Three of Pentacles. Because they want to be this macho man in your eyes. But they don't understand that you love them for who they are. They don't need to be anything. You already love them how they are. But they don't get it. Justice. Nine of Pentacles. The main blockage of this connection is what I just mentioned, but also for some of you there will be some interference again from the universe because you had judgment here and this is justice. Things will need to karmically balance themselves. You don't need to do anything. The universe will take care of it. As long as you've expressed, if you're really honest with yourself, if you told the person how you really feel, if you know that you've done everything really on your side, you said everything, you also didn't lie, you also didn't play games, if you really said I love you, if you really said how you felt, if you also don't put up a show, that's it. On your part, it's done. Now the universe will do the work. And also have Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I think also some of you, it's time to channel your energy into being self-reliant, beautiful, taking care of yourself, taking care of your finances, making sure your bills are paid, your business is doing whatever you're doing is well, you love yourself. And Three of Pentacles is about creativity, but if you're not resonating with it, this is about completely rebuilding the foundation of how this whole thing was built upon. Things cannot be the same. That card came up as connective, right? Let's see how this will develop in the next near future. Card that wants to fly out, Ace of Swords, the truth. Here we go. Here we go, Scorpios, the truth. No more hiding from the truth, I'm hearing. Page of Pentacles, again the offer, and this was also our first card, right? Ace of Pentacles was our first card. Queen of Cups. Fool. Page of Wands. Oh my god, King of Cups. For some, not for everybody, it will be union. I'm not sure how far along there will be. Once I'm hearing lyric also from like a electronic song. I think this producer did it with one, I don't remember even the names. When all of the bets are off, when all of the cards are shown, when all of the masks are off, it happens. So if you know, you no longer play games. If you know, you showed who you truly are, not the whatever you try to be, because we all know when we like somebody, sometimes we just want to have the best outfit and look like we are, you know, the diva, whatever, because they trigger our insecurities, right? And we trigger their insecurities. So we put up the show, they put up a show, everybody puts on a show, and who wins? Nobody, really. So if you know, you've told the truth, if you know you've taken your mask off, if you know you're fully embracing yourself, it will happen. Somebody will take that leap of faith. There will be an opportunity for new beginning. Maybe it will happen around even 0. Yeah, I don't know, whatever 0 is. Winter solstice, New Year, whatever. Page of Pentacles and Page of Wands is about you will receive a communication where you will be offered something. Maybe it won't be as good as you want right away, but you will get something and will be good. That's all that matters. Forgiveness. I feel like some of you are struggling to forgive a person, because what I'm getting is that whatever was the catalyst for this death card, the death didn't come out of nowhere. Things must have been pretty heavy. It was pretty hard for you. It pushed your limits completely. It pushed everything completely. And you are struggling to forgive. Give yourself time. I'm not telling you that, oh, okay, just forgive and get over it. I know how it can be. It's not about that you cannot forgive. Sometimes it just gets to a point where a saint even would struggle to forgive this. Because it's a whole other level. But also, you know what? If you can experience this forgiveness from the right place, not from a doormat place, not from any kind of place, I have a feeling your spiritual ascension will be like multiplier, mega multiplier times million. Because I know what you're thinking, some of you, you're like, how can I forgive this? Where am I gonna go with it? So I'm gonna marry this person, he's gonna do this kind of things. Am I settling for a lifetime of a heartbreak and whatever they did to you? I don't know. I honestly don't have all the answers, but this card came out, forgiveness. So think about it, meditate for yourself. What is it telling you? Romance. Opportunity. One more. Meditation brings answers, and just one more. We have here a year from now. Some of you a year from now will be engaged to this person. Some. Or just engaged in general, maybe somebody else, but there is an opportunity to create a perfect romance with this person, to have what you always dreamed. If you are struggling to forgive and if you're in a negative space, you need to go into meditation now. Because Scorpio, and I think one of my favorite actually readers also said something about like Scorpio is so powerful with our mind, we can create, right? The positive or the negative. So my advice to you, instead of overthinking, thinking what they've done, thinking what else could happen, empty your mind right now. Empty. Completely no thoughts, completely no reactions, non-reactive. Just let the light kick in. Universe has your back here, Scorpios. Like, universe is doing everything for you right now. They are like, okay, my dear Scorpio suffered so much, you know, in their life. They went through so much. Here you go, Scorpio. And you know, for some of you also who resonate with Vedic sidereal, Jupiter is in Scorpio, and Vedic sidereal, for those of you who follow Western, Jupiter is in Sag, which is exalted, and also for a lot of you who have Scorpio, you might have progressed ascendant or sun or moon in Sagittarius, which is still Jupiter transit. So you're still experiencing Jupiter transit, whatever it is. But Scorpios, this is the time to have faith also. Not even in this person or anything. In the universe, in the ultimate source. Let's take you an astrology card. Wow, this reading is already 25 minutes. Hope other signs don't hate me that I give Scorpio extra time, because it's crazy. At first I had this very connection with Libra, and now I have it with Scorpio. Look at this. Wow, Pluto, transformation, Scorpio. You're going through intense transformation. Gemini, twins. Everything will be transformed soon about this relationship, about this connection. Whether it's completely walking away from this connection or whether it is taking it to a level where you couldn't see it happen, it's gonna happen. It will be transformed. Dancer of lies. So some of you are struggling to forgive the lies. Because ancestor of knowing. Try to lie to Scorpio. Good luck to you. Shaman of reflections. Healing. Vision. And frustration. Hope and also initiation. From these cards, what I'm sensing is that you knew when you weren't receiving the truth. But you also now go into reflecting and healing very deep pain. Maybe in your family something happened, maybe in the past something happened where the forgiveness comes so hard because it's not just about this person, but about what you've been always fearing, what you always hated, what you always were so against, like, and you cannot believe that this person that you love so much has brought this energy into your life, because this is something you were probably trying to forgive your father or mother for, or I don't know, earlier partners. And it's, I'm even getting it carries over from past life. So you cannot understand how this person you had so much hope for could also add to that. But try to think about it from a different side. They brought it also into your life because this is the time to heal it once and for all. Change something about how you in general thought about the situation. And also if for some of you the situation happened when you were in the union, well, think about it. It's happened now, before the union. So then maybe both of you could transform and heal that energy. So when you are in union with this person, it will never happen. Let's take a Lenormand card and one Oracle card and we'll close the reading. Sorry for the noise, guys. Moonlight. And this number 7, I will read. Okay, and 13. I will read. Some of you are born in the year of the snake. Where is my Lenormand card deck? 32. I'm still learning this card, so I'll read from them. The moon reflects into its own house and gives the card above a deeper meaning, which should be okay. Anyway, this is about just intuition, feminine energy, connecting to yourself, receiving answers. The snake, temptation. I feel like definitely was cheating or third party situation for some of you. And the child, little girl, innocence. So it's some of you, you know, innocence and the snake are the opposites, right? The innocence of the world was lost because of the snake, true? So I also feel the person was doing what they're doing not because of even negativity, but because they're a little child in some aspect of themselves which is not fully healed. And when they do something, sometimes they don't even understand what they're doing, which is a problem, but it's nothing that cannot be overcome. And I'm not here to encourage anybody to forgive, to take cheaters back into your life, but maybe you were not in a connection, maybe you were also with somebody else and they did something that hurt you, but seek the guide with noble ideas. This is a masculine wanting to take action. Seek the symbols, decipher their meaning. I think you are willing to accept whatever if they offer you something good. And let's take one last card from this oracle deck and we close the reading. And I take a break. Love is never in vain. When you finally see what this whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. So if you love this person so much, don't regret it. Whatever happens, whatever happens, whether union happens, whether you move on and find a different union, all the love you've given to this person, as much as it looks to you that why me, it was never in vain. You've lifted just by your unconditional love to this person, this universe, so much. You might not even understand it yet, how much it matters what you did. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We close the reading here now, otherwise it'll go to an hour. And I think it was a very positive reading. Let me know what's going on in your life right now. I'm also offering a twin flame special right now, which is 40-45 minute reading, including both tarot and astrology, only for twin flame connections, and it's just $80. So if you're interested in it, please let me know. It's not on the website currently. I'm going to be renewing my website soon. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It helps a lot. And also, if you have Instagram, please follow me there. It's Astro in Wonderland. Thank you so much, Scorpios. I wish you an amazing new year, happy new year, amazing new month, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.